All right, all right. Welcome to Stronger in Numbers. It says Stronger Together, but I call it Stronger in Numbers because when we are all on the same journey, we are stronger together. So, that being said, what Stronger in Numbers is all about is being able to walk into the gym, walk into life, but with pride. Being able to be so damn confident in who you are because you've done the hard work inside the gym and other situations that helped you get to build that confidence. Where again, we are walking with pride. And that is exactly what I have created this program, but it's not just a program, it's a movement and how I have showed up for myself. And I used to struggle with this so much, but going through the LGBTQ way is exactly how I'm able to walk with pride every single day and how my clients do the same thing. If you are not ready to walk with pride and become the best version of yourself, I'm going to ask you to pause me, go watch some of my content, and see what I'm all about there before you dive into this, because that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to learn how to walk with pride and start becoming the person that we always knew that we could. We just need a little bit of guidance to get there. So, let's do the damn thing. I'm Kaz Hazel, and I help LGBTQ peeps become the best version of themselves by building this confidence through the LGBTQ way. We're breaking barriers that used to hold us back. We are doing things of setting the intention of doing some daily habits. We are doing things that are hard in situations that would have derailed our progress. But doing this the LGBTQ way is how we are able to have the confidence and be able to walk with pride. And this is where I get really excited on how we do this the LGBTQ way. So let's keep it rolling. Okay, so we have it all broken down, and we're going to talk a little bit more about it later on. And this is more of the condensed version. But this is the unique mechanism that I went through, what my clients go through, and being able to see it in a very, very clear direction. And it comes with a Word document where it's broken down for week to week, month to month. Some people might take longer because of just things on how they work through it, and that's okay because we're going to meet you where you're at to be able to move through the LGBTQ way. And that's the thing that I love about this program, is that we're going to meet you wherever you are. And we are going to fix and change and slowly shift to the person that we want to be, because we have some clear guidance and we have the community behind us that are all on the same journey, working to become the best version of themselves. So the first letter that we look at here is leaning into our power. This is the first thing that we need to do before we start getting into the other things that come our way. But this is learning the routine that fits for our lifestyle, meaning our gym time, the daily habits. We're also going to learn how to fuel our body. And I can tell you from experience, this is something that I struggled with. But once I started to dial in on the foods to fuel my body and be able to enjoy it, that is when I was able to start seeing the results I wanted. We don't have to restrict ourselves and consume 1,200 calories and feel like we're not eating anything. We are going to learn how to love the food, but also see it as fuel. And that's the greatest thing, is that when we start to see it as fuel, we don't feel restricted and we don't feel like, I can't do this. And that's how we're going to get you there, from doing the things that you were before to be able to move forward and enjoy the foods again. We're no longer making excuses, but simply showing up because we're trusting and loving the process. When we love a program, we're able to show up, but also know that there's other LGBTQ peeps that are doing the same thing. When we have a community that's on the same mindset, the same journey, we're all there to support each other and be able to become the best version of ourselves is truly powerful. And that's why it is a movement, not just a program, when you step into this. Okay, once we get past the L, and again, we're going to move to each letter, and everybody's going to be different. G is all about gaining confidence, and how we gain confidence is simply just showing up every single time. In that first month, you start to gain confidence after each workout, after each day, and after each week. You start to notice, okay, I can do this, because you have the support from me, but also other LGBTQ peeps. Solid foundation is what it's all about, guys. Solid foundation. You don't have a solid foundation, then you're going to fall off. So once we get this solid foundation, we are not worried about the outside noises anymore. We're more dialed in and laser focused on us because we're seeing the person that we're becoming by having the support with myself and the other LGBTQ peeps. Once we get past gaining confidence, we are breaking through letter. And this is one of the letters that I absolutely love because every client is different in what their experiences are. And I have been through many different situations where I can relate with you. Some I might not, but I can, to some level, I will be able to help you break through that and no longer allow it to bring you down, derail your progress, and feel like you can't do this. So in this phase, we're really going to focus on celebrating the small wins, but also setting the intention of when these things have caused us problems, caused us chaos, we learn how we're going to show up. We know this situation, and this time we're going to do it this way, so that way we don't feel the guilt, we don't feel the self-sabotage, we don't feel all these things that keep us from moving forward. Okay? And that's exactly what we're doing in breaking through. And when we're breaking through on this letter, when we're doing the B, it's with the other LGBTQ peeps that you can lean on for support. When we have our group calls to be able to talk about some of the things that we were successful with that we may have struggled in the past, but knowing that there's someone else in the group that may have gone through it, and you're not the only one because we're stronger in numbers. We can lean on each other, feel support, feel empowered to keep showing up, and we're loving the process because we broke through that barrier that has always held us back. And then when we get past the B and done the things to get the foundation again, continuing this foundation, we move down to the T. This is when we're thriving, we're loving the process. When we look in the mirror, we are so damn proud of the work that we've done. We no longer look away from the mirrors. We're no longer not wanting to take pictures. We are wanting to step into who we are, being able to walk with pride and living our true authentic self. And I can't tell you enough, when you are able to walk with pride and live your true authentic self, you are feeling so good in your own skin. And I can share this from experience. I have felt that anger. And when I was able to do these things and break through and get to thriving, I felt good. I felt like I was getting to a place where I can do this, and I was sticking with my daily habits from that L. Okay. Once we get through the thriving and moving through each week and that month, wow, words are hard. We're quieting the doubts, and this is one that I know is tough. When people are so negative, so hateful, the words that hurt deep down, and we can't talk about it because we have to walk away because possible outcomes or how people will then gang up or whatever it is. But I know that this one is tough for me, and it's putting the work in to yourself to feel so confident in who you are and quieting the noise that's no longer messing with your head, no longer something that's holding you back, but you are able to see that those people are them and they're not going to change, but we are. And we are quieting those doubts. We're quieting them and focusing on us because you know your worth. You know exactly who you are. And when we get to the D, the plus, the D, that's because I'm looking at doing, but the plus. So everybody's inclusive here. This is a safe space again. You are committed to this lifestyle. You are loving the process and the foundation that you have built. And when things are coming up your way, it does not matter because you know exactly how to show up for yourself. You are going to do the damn thing and keep showing up. You have the tools to be able to do so. You love the person that you see in the mirror. You are continuing even when this stuff can try and break you down, but not anymore because you